What's up, Blizzard fans? It's time for another partner profile. Ryan Hobson, Director of Sales, Green Bay Blizzard here. I am joined by a bunch of my friends from WeConnect. We have Gary. Gary, how you doing today?
Good. How's everyone going?
Good. Kevin,
Doing great. Good to see you, my friend.
good to see you too. And Dave.
Doing great. I appreciate you having us on.
Awesome. We're excited to have you guys. I think we'll explain to our fans why there are not all Green Bay Packers shirts on the camera or Blizzard gear first. So we thought it'd be fun to talk some football. So, Gary, we'll start with you. We see you rocking some Brown stuff. So, obviously a Browns fan. What are your thoughts on the NFL draft coming up?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty excited. We got the 10th overall pick. We got some draft models pushing us to Isaiah Simmons at linebacker. Some other ones, obviously, a need for that we have at left tackle. So, Mekhi Becton or another one of those, top four left tackles. But, just really excited for anything. I think we had a really strong offseason in free agency. So just looking forward to see if we can bounce back from a season that was, well under what we expected.
Sure. I got to say, too, outside of rooting for the home guys here, I did root for the Browns this year just because Elliott Wolf is a good person. So when he left the pack, we knew the Browns would be formidable. So Dave shook his head at me. So I think we'll give you the microphone. I don't know if you can talk. You're wearing a Dolphins shirt, but I'll give you the floor for a second.
No, I'm really looking forward to the draft, too. I don't even know where to start with the Dolphins, of course. We've been pretty brutal for a long time, but we do have 3 first-round draft picks, top 5 picks. So hopefully we come out with a franchise quarterback of some sort. It's been a long time since we've had one of those. So
who is the quarterback pick, though? If you get a quarterback to you, who is it? If it's your pick, which quarterback?
Such a tough question. Who knows? I mean, there's talks about the Dolphins trading up to go number 1 and get Jeff Burrows, but I think they're going to stay put and hopefully get Tua from Alabama.
Fair. Kevin, I'm wearing Blizzard gear, so you get to take the Packers, buddy.
All I can say is we made it to the NFC Championship game. So really anything we do at the draft is going to be much better than the Browns or the Dolphins are capable of doing. So sorry for any of you fans outside of my coworkers out there of the Dolphins and Browns, but go Pack, go.
I was going to pull the numbers quick. I didn't know Dave was going to do a Dolphins shirt until we got here, but the Packers win total might equal both of yours combined. It might. I didn't look.
There's a good chance.
It could be.
That could be possibly true.
There's something to be said about loyalty.
That's fair. Well, this one's excited for me, Blizzard fans. So I was very fortunate to meet I haven't met Gary until today, but I met Kevin and Dave in person, and we were going to do some really cool stuff with WeConnect and the Blizzard still. So we're going to do a real cool experience station in the lobby on game days with our 2 kid-friendly mascots, Blizz and Bling. I'll let either Kevin or Dave kind of unpack what you guys had in store for us because I'm excited for it.
Well, thank you, Ryan. We really will look forward to this partnership with Blizzard as well. We're going to create an amazing experience as soon as you walk in the doors at the Rush Center. Everybody will have the opportunity to stop by our table, take a photo with Blizz and Bling with a different Blizzard background at each home game, and learn a little bit more about what WeConnect does, too.
And it was a green screen, right? It's not a typical, photo thing, right? There's some cool stuff.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm still looking forward to that. Blizz and Bling are definitely kid friendly, and I think you guys are gonna do some photo magic behind them. So we're still looking forward to that experience. So if someone wants to take the mic, whichever one of you good-looking young men can do it. But tell us a little bit more about WeConnect because I think there's some really relevant services, especially with kids myself and having to work from home, have my kids educate from home online and stuff like that. So tell us a little bit about WeConnect as a company and some of the products you guys offer.
Ryan, I'll take this one. And first off, before I even answer the question, I just want to take a moment to thank all of our first responders, medical personnel in the hospitals for everything that they're doing, for all of the Blizzard fans and everywhere out, everyone else in the country today. So big shout out and thank you to them. And also a huge thank you to all of our internal technicians out in the field that are still servicing our internet, TV, home automation and security customers right now. So with that being said, we are WeConnect. We are a local smart home and telecommunications provider in Michigan and Wisconsin. Some of the products that we specialize in are smart home solutions, TV and internet. We also do home security, cellular, redistribution, which is like cell phone signal boosters, and then a bunch of other, smaller solutions that we kind of design and tailor to each customer's need.
That's awesome. And I had told these guys when I met them, so I come from before the Blizzard, I think about 13 years of Best Buy. So even before meeting you guys, I'm familiar with, and I would, outside of my Blizzard fans, I would speak highly of these guys in regards to service, product, you name it. I would definitely reach out if you have a need in that area or just curious in that area, because smart homes are a way of the future as well. So where can any of our Blizzard fans go to find out more about some of the stuff you just talked about?
Yeah, I'll grab that one. Good question, Ryan. To learn a little bit more about WeConnect, you could visit us, of course, on our website, www.weconnectllc.com. You could also follow us on all of those social media platforms. Of course, social media is at the forefront, so we always want to be ahead of the game there. So you can always check us out on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram. We're on all the big ones, even a couple of small ones. So you just got to look up WeConnect LLC, and you can find a lot more about us and different ways to connect with us.
Perfect. And Blizzard fans, when I post this, I will drop most of those links down below so you can click after watching this video and learn more about these guys and some of the products. So I know for a fact that you guys support more than just the Blizzard. So tell us why the Blizzard and why Gamblers and the other folks, why do you guys find value in supporting local sports?
Again, Ryan, that's a great question. For us, it's very important to give back to our community. For example, our owner, Tom Burgess, stepped up to manufacture 500,000 COVID-19 face masks for medical staff. We also support other local groups like the Bart Star Tailgate Party, the Green Bay Gamblers. We just actually finished finalizing our partnership with the Green Bay Booyah and the Green Bay Voyagers. So it's very important for us to have that local presence. We also partner and participate with nonprofits as well, like the Women's Bell and Half Marathon and the Fall 50 and many others like that. And the Blizzard seemed a natural fit for us.
Well, we appreciate it. And we look for, I think when I first met you guys, we don't like the word sponsorship. We look for partners who do charitable things like that. And that was anybody can throw their logo on something. The values that you guys had when we sat at the table really resonated with us too. And the fact that you support other local teams. I think there's plenty of things for families to do to go around. So I don't ever feel like I'm at war with the Gamblers and the Booyah. In fact, I've learned a lot from those guys over the years. So I think it's great when companies like you step up and do that. And a big shout out, actually, Tom Burgess, before Larry and Kathy Trinkler owned the Blizzard, Tom and crew did. So Tom knows plenty about the Blizzard. So that's great to hear. I know, Gary, you had said you don't have an indoor game in town, but have you been in an indoor football game at all? Ever?
I have. I've been to a Blizzards before. I actually, most of the other sports like the Gamblers and the Booyah and stuff like that. I'm big into the military appreciation nights and stuff like that. So I love when yourself and any other teams get that support for the military and first responders and people out there serving our country.
That's perfect. Well, you kind of answered the question there, so I'll go around the horn there. Kevin, you've been to a game, right?
Unfortunately,
you're the one that's not. I remember
I
this.
have not.
I remember
the local boy has not. But I'm looking forward to it. As a Marine, obviously the Military Appreciation Night is important to me, and that's the one game I hope we can get to on the schedule this year. But obviously the other nights, the faith-based night, Spy Night this year, I think is going to be cool as all get out. So
that's
I want to keep an eye on that one as well.
David, how about you? You've been to games, so I know you've dealt with our chaos before.
No, it's fantastic chaos. I've been there a bunch of times, and you guys do a lot of things that give back to the community, just like what we like to do. So I've gone with my daughter's school and attended a bunch of games, and they are really great. And there's so many things to like about going to a Blizzard game. So I enjoy the environment every time, the fans, it's kids friendly. and all the things that you guys do during the halftime shows, just like they guys were saying, youth jersey nights, military appreciation nights, huge. And even new to this season that you mentioned to us, which was, I think, Spy Night.
Yeah.
So we are super excited for that, and we cannot wait to be there.
Yeah, we are too. And as of the last update on any of the Blizzard fans that watch any other videos, we plan to play football as soon as it's deemed safe for us too. So whether that means we run Spy Night on a double bubble night on Faith and Fellowship night with the youth jersey giveaway remains to be seen. But we intend to play football. So I think it was kind of cool there because it came full circle. So Gary had mentioned military, Kevin had mentioned military and faith, and then Dave, you had mentioned a lot of the family stuff. I think that kind of resonates with what's going on right now, and we're kind of all in this mess together. So one of the things we're asking our partners when we do these, and even Coach and Kathy when we talk, is what would you have for a message to our fans or just people out there that are fighting through this? And we can go around. Gary, what would you say to people, something that's helped you when we're in quarantine, or just any advice?
I mean, really, it's about staying safe. I think everyone needs to just realize how important it is to stay home unless, dire need to get out and get food or something along those lines, or, a medical reason. Just stay home, stay safe, practice proper social distancing, to make sure that we do our part, individually to try to get past this. The other thing I'd like to say is, just because this is going on, that doesn't mean that our company isn't out and helping customers today. We have PPE, protection gear to not only protect our installs, but also the customers when we enter into their houses, to provide essential internet. There are customers still today that didn't have internet, that might have used cell phones or whatnot, and now it's a necessity to have internet. So, we're fortunate to be able to go out and still service those customers. We also have home automation solutions and home security solutions that have DIY installs, so we can ship them out and actually walk you guys over the phone on how to do installations yourselves.
That's awesome. Gary, while you thanked all of our frontline people too, thank you guys. I think anybody that's working and in home and servicing stuff that needs help, or helping our kids do online schooling, we appreciate the fact that WeConnect still out there in the community and doing what they do. So thank you for kind of leading the charge there on that too. Kevin, how about you? A message to the fans, or just in general?
In general, I mean, right now, the biggest thing that I fear is the fear of the unknown. What tomorrow brings, the next day brings, all those sorts of things. And having served in the military, that was a daily occurrence. This is different. Every time we go outside, it's a little bit different. How do we handle that is what's key. And what I found for myself, patience. Every time you feel you're going to explode or maybe yell, or earlier today I shed a tear. It's learning that we have to have patience through this and lean on each other, even from a distance, phone call, or even this video chat. These are great opportunities to be able to be patient and realize that while alone, we're not alone.
That's awesome. David?
And yeah, I mean, I mirror everything that Gary and Kevin said, of course. But as far as, just being safe out there, take the proper quarantine and practice that proper social distancing. And we at WeConnect is an essential employer. So we have some products such as like doorbell cameras and garage openers that could help everybody in our community practice social distancing. Like, so if you get a delivery and you're not home, you could open up your garage door, you could open your front door, and they could put the product in your house, and you lock the door behind them. So we're all about, proper social distancing, staying safe, and all that good stuff. But on a side note, just try to stay sane when you're at home. I know a lot of you are working from home, so, do other things where you could re-energize yourself, whether it's exercising, going for a walk, playing basketball, or whatever it might be, just to clear your head and stay sane. Step away from the laptop once in a while just to keep your head.
I think that's great, and I can't thank you guys enough. I'm not going to give an example because Blizzard fans have heard me say that probably 8 times on 8 different videos now. But I would echo all of that today. I was doing lunch, teaching social studies, and sending Blizzard emails. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Absolutely be patient, take a step back, like Kevin said, if you need to, but at the same time, enjoy the time that you're given with. I mean, I didn't dive in half as much as I do now on some of my kids' schoolwork, and that's just the nature of being so busy at work and in life. With my oldest can't play soccer right now, and it's driving her nuts, but I'm also not pulled 4 places 4 times a week. So absolutely take the time and enjoy those, and enjoy people like this too. So I think that's what I had for you guys. You guys got any exclamation points on it? You guys were fast and efficient. We had one person where my timer was ticking down and the video was about to cut us off. So.
Hey, you were keeping us on schedule there.
I would just really say, yeah, I would just say, you know, everyone just be mindful if you have kids that this is a huge challenge for them as well. Being a father of a 10-year-old, you know, they don't understand that they still need to be doing schoolwork. To them, this is like an Easter vacation, a spring break. Like, it's very hard for them mentally to wrap their heads around still having to sit down and pay attention and do schoolwork. So I think taking the extra moment to take a breath before snapping or yelling can go a long way, not only for them, but for you guys. So just remember that this is, you know, this is affecting them as well.
I think that's great. And Blizzard fans, check out all the WeConnect information down below when we wrap the video, and we look forward to seeing you in the lobby. Make sure you stop by their table every game. The piece we didn't mention is we're giving away a game ball at that table as well. So make sure you stop by and get a photo with Blizz and Bling and get a chance to win game ball. There's a Spy Night specific game ball that's black, white, and green that looks pretty awesome. So we look forward to having you guys. I'm excited doing all these videos. This one's cool because you guys are a new partner too, so I can't thank you guys enough for taking time out of your day today and addressing the fans and introducing yourself. And I appreciate you all.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much,
Ryan.
For having us.
Anytime. Thank you guys. Go Blizz.
Go Blizz.
Go Blizz.